Today I got something a little bit different for you guys. It has been highly suggested and it is an uncut full gameplay footage of my games. I do not plan to have these games posted, so sometimes you'll hear my music playing in the background for a couple seconds. But other than that, I will be commentating a few things here and there throughout the game just to show some macro stuff and some things to look out for as a support. So hope you guys enjoy the video and let me know if you like the voiceovers instead of maybe me putting subtitles.
Why a dove? Because peace is what we fight for. Never saw myself leading, but I gotta rise to the occasion. Hostile spotted in the field. Take a beat. Anima Squad isn't just a squad, it's a family. Nothing. Our humanity is beautiful. It's worth fighting for.
I am just so obsessed with this dance, so you'll be seeing that a lot.
Really can make friends in surprising places.
So soon after, you'll see Rek'Sai popping up mid and going bot side, and also my enemy bot laners are going out of vision and kind of going towards the river into the jungle area. So I'm just trying to hold the tri-bush just to make sure that they don't invade my Nidalee. And so I done that successfully and they did not go into tri-bush. People are afraid to peek first as a support player, as in like an enchanter player, but you have to understand that you are kind of the bait, you're the setup for your team to do the most damage. So me going to that tri-bush first was actually a good choice. Be sure to play for your cooldowns. You don't have to always auto attack. Just bait them, keep on running away, then turn once you have your cooldowns, and we win this fight.
Get it? Someday, I'd like to sing a song about the bravest thing we can do is hold on to hope.
As you can see, my Azir is in a 2v1 lane, so he's kind of focused on the two people. So you always just want to ping where the jungler or where another enemy player is going to be, potentially, just so that your team is aware. It's always good to ping rather than not ping. Remember that. Right here, I am pinging our jungler side because Rek'Sai was potentially there, as well as mid lane, the Braum and their mid laner is not shown. As you can see here, the Braum was actually waiting for us to stay pushed up. Always good to ping, be aware of where they could potentially be, as I said.
There's a melody in every dot. I hear it and I sing it. The team can continue fighting. If you don't take the leap, you'll never learn to fly. It's weird being on this side of radio comms.
It's always good to ping that your enemy is missing, even though that they're backing or they know that they're backed, just because they can actually rotate from base and people get very tilted if they get ganked from an enemy, of course. So be aware to always ping even though that they're backing.
The city's future is riding on Anima Squad's shoulders. Ooh, after this, I gotta schedule squad karaoke night. Someday, I'll take a real vacation outside the city walls. Don't mind if I do.
I'll make a toast to a love gone cold. They say insanity.
If I could find the perfect song to reach them.
We can see that Braum can potentially be rotating to mid, so I can see that Zeri's wave is good. Bot lane, she is in a safe space because of the wave is at her tower, or it's even, and so I'm just gonna match the roam towards mid just in case something happens, and that's always good to do. Here, I should have backed and kept the same tempo as my Nidalee and my Zeri, but I stayed mid for some reason, which was probably the worst idea because Dragon's coming up and I could buy Helia for that fight, but I decided to stay, which was bad. Just make sure that you're keeping up tempo with your team and you guys are backing at the same time and going in at the same time.
I wonder who used to live out here. Why a dove? Because peace is what we fight for. Recon drone dropped. Start ready. Never saw myself leading, but I gotta rise to the occasion. Anima Squad isn't just a squad, it's a family.
Here I'll be maxing W this game just because we have no defensive capabilities apart from his Zero ultimate. So it will give us some good peel against their team, which is really good on engaging.
You really can make friends in surprising places.
I really wanted first tower here, so I did ult the Talia just so that they can't contest us. We should have backed after getting the tower, but we didn't, which cost us our lives.
Ally has been slain.
Okay, breathe. Let's take it from the top. Q can be tough
An
too.
ally has been slain.
I was a bit on autopilot this game because it was really late. I should have been warding topside because we know Rift is up, as well as we know that there's 2 people bot, 1 person mid, so there's only 2 people left up, and one has to contest Draven, and I will get a free warding spree on around the Rift.
Someday, I'd like to sing a song of peace.
Has destroyed a turret.
The bravest thing we can do is hold on to hope. That's right, run! I've never been outside Final City before. Wow. Our song isn't over yet. But I think it's a downbeat. My brain. For the kill! Team taking some fight though.
You are your team's second pair of eyes, so just make sure that you're always looking at the map and pinging people that are close to your allies or not even close to your allies, just in their jungle, or if you just see them, so that your team knows that they are there and maybe they can push up more, play more aggressive, play more passive. There's many different reasons why you should always ping enemies that are like not really where they should be. Always be patient with your Seraphine ults. You'll see that sometimes I don't even do that and I mess up completely. And you'll see that in the next ults to come in this game. But just be sure to stay calm and always ult when you think it's best.
I'll keep fighting until the day we don't need to anymore. The city's future is riding on Animal Squad's shoulders.
Destroyed a turret. Your turret has been destroyed.
After this, I gotta schedule squad karaoke. Sonic Shield! Someday, I'll take a real vacation outside the city walls. sing a song of peace. The bravest thing we can do is hold on to hope.
A summoner has
I've never been
disconnected.
outside Final City before.
A summoner has reconnected.
Headed back to base for a break. Don't miss me too much. I'll be the leader you need. Just watch. This songbird is going down quiet.
Your turret has been destroyed.
There's a melody in every song. I hear it and I sing it. You won't make me so shy. If you don't take the leap, you'll never learn to fly. It's weird being on this side of radio comms. Love you, Tecmo. Take a seat. I'll keep fighting until the day we don't need to. Feel the bass.
Just remember that Seraphine's passive increases your auto attack range so you can get wards in a safer area.
Easter is riding on Animal Squad's shoulders. My play now. Ooh, after this, I gotta schedule squad carry. Someday I'll take a real vacation outside the city walls. Here we go. Ooh, that's a cool sound.
was so upset when I did this play because I thought this area was gonna stand in front of me and I can extend the ult to Leah and maybe even Twisted Fate, but she didn't, which I was semi-triggered about that.
When the greater good calls, you listen.
And lastly, before this VOD ends, I could have went Ardent Sensor instead of Dawn Core just because everyone on my team utilizes Ardent Sensor, but I just wanted to be defensive and stick with my W healing and shielding.